And happy Friday, everybody. It's good to have you in the program today. So let me turn my light on. Good to have you on the program today, and hopefully you're all awake and refreshed after last night's live stream of Visage. We finished both of the available chapters for Visage, and that game, well, that game's just the scariest game I think I've ever played. And I'm really looking forward for it to get out of early access so that we can enjoy the rest of it, because that was terrifying. But I managed to get a few hours of sleep last night, despite it all. And so here we are. Good to see all of the regulars and members in the chat today. We've got Nut Monica, Julian Z rocking the Gold Derby. Who else we got? We got Adris, Brett Bus, Weird Beard, Saya Hatula, Buff Connex, Vondebergen, Mac West, Deuteronomus, Hemi Hilton, Slatty Bartfast. That's Sith Lord, Ash Malachi, Josh Bunton, CJ North, Milosh, Jancy, Automatic Beats, Jessica Sharp, 200 Angel. So great to see all of the regulars in the chat today. And of course, we are streaming on Facebook. Good to see Joey and Philip and Trevor on Facebook today. I am really pleased with the performance that my streams have been doing on Facebook. Now that Facebook has optimized their gaming platform, my streams are doing much better on Facebook than they ever used to. So I'm thrilled to be back on Facebook. How was your sleep, Oxhorn, says Trevor. Well, I got there in the end. It was a few minutes of just lying there staring at the ceiling. But I eventually dozed off. And I'm feeling refreshed, especially now that I've got my coffee. That ending to Visage, boy, that was just the best, wasn't it? What lies within room 302? I'm not going to spoil it for those who missed the stream. But yeah, check out the replay of my live stream last night. The ending was great. Robert Nye on Facebook says, hi, Oxhorn. Hey there, Robert. And Koner Wicks on Facebook says, hi. Hey there, Koner. Tony on Facebook says, what do you think about this game so far? It's a great game. I'm having a really good time. I'm much more into it than I thought I would be due to the fact that it's a fantasy game. And I don't know why. I guess I'm just, my tastes are changing. But yeah, I'm getting into it again as a fantasy game. I had to give him a haircut. Couldn't stand the ponytail. Couldn't stand the long hair. But I gave him a haircut, and now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Julian Z on YouTube says, hey, Oxhorn, good morning. Are you okay? Last night seemed to scare you way more than the previous chapter, and you died in the exact same spot by the stairs. Oh, wait, you're right, I did. First to Dorothy, then to Lucy. I died in the same spot at the stairs. Man, last night just wrecked me. I'm okay, I really am. But last night just wrecked me. Mr. Truth says, you forgot me, Ox. I'm here. Mr. Truth, I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, at some point I have to call it. I go down the list and I read what I can. And then I have to get to the game. But yes, Mr. Truth is here as well. Douglas Delegard says, what a night last night. Phew, I know. I need to find a worthy replacement now. That's the problem. We finished all of the available chapters for Visage, so I'm going to have to find a worthy replacement. Kieran Talk says, morning, Ox, Oxhordians, and Oxhettes. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday indeed, Kieran. Happy Friday, everybody. All right, let me light this cigar on fire, and then we'll get back to the game.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Is Geralt in the game as annoyed by his bard as he is in the TV show? The Dark Seraph says you should do Murder Soul Suspect. The stealth is really underplayed, and it has a really good story. Is that true? All right, well, let me make a note of it, because I am desperately trying to find something to replace it with. Murder Soul Suspect. All right. I make a note of that, and I'll look it up later. Automatic Beats says, always great content. Thanks for everything. Thank you, Automatic Beats. And Jessica Sharp says, coffee is life. I need that cup for my coffee, Ox. Oh, it's changed everything. I used to get up all the time refilling my little tiny mug with coffee, but now I can consume. Alt Grendel says, darn, missed roll call. The Lucy chapter was more intense than the Dolores chapter. Yeah, it was shorter, but way more intense. But they were both good. Both good chapters. All right. Now, we fast traveled to the northern side of town, which means we should be pretty close to a couple of the objectives. Yeah. One by the barber. So we'll just head down to the barber.
I feel quite faint today.
Cutscene.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Ah, that's where we met him before.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Happy to go with ya. We'll try it.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Oh. Gildorf. A part of Novigrad I guess we haven't been to yet. Or are we leaving? Oh yeah, we're leaving. Well, this is going to be a longer diversion than I thought. I thought I was just going to knock on the door, hear a story about Dandelion. The Vegelbuds estate, a few hours later.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
Oh, it's not the same horse?
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord Tevolte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle.
Hey!
Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race!
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Oh. Chestnut's my choice. Thunderbolt. Yeah. Let's try that.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
All right, let's do this. Think I can get by? Is there a horse I should have chosen?
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the
Let's
rush of
go.
air.
Sick of it.
Ooh, nice racetrack. All right, horse, don't run out of stamina on me now. Oh no, this horse's stamina.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Come on.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Look at that.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
He's a good loser.
That is yours.
Superior racing saddle. All right.
Could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her.
Portly?
And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Wash your head.
Okay, I'm getting advice from the gallery. DJ Collins says you got to block them while you wait for stamina. Oh, see, I thought that would have been rude. Oh well. All right, I missed a lot of super chats here. Ash Malachi says, Ox, where are your suspenders? I know lately I've been wearing them under my shirts. I'm still wearing them, but they're under there today. Eris says, hey, Ox, can you enable the alternate outfits for Yen and Siri? Loving your show. All right, yeah. When I get to a good stopping point, maybe after I finish talking to Molly, I'll enable the alternate outfits, okay? If I don't like them, though, I'm going to turn them back. I haven't seen them yet, just saying. Milosh says, toss a coin to your Witcher. No spoilers, please. All right, I'll do my best, but no spoilers for what? The show? Because I have seen the show. All right, I'll try not to do any show spoilers. Douglas Delegard says, gotta say, most things don't get me like last night. Wow. No, I'm the same way. I mean, I've played a lot of really scary games, but last night I was just... I would not have played it had I not been streaming. That's the kind of game it was. Because you were all there and you were watching me and I could talk with you while I was being tormented by this game, it was easier for me. But had I been alone, no, I just wouldn't have done it. Nico says, hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog right back at you, Nico. DJ Collins says, what stick? By the way, yes, he loves Dandelion, but tires of his troublesome nature and having to rescue him. I see. That does make sense. And then, well, I mean, the last thing we find... Well, okay, I can't do spoilers. All right, so I can't talk about the show. Oh, that's frustrating. Lalo, with a tip. Thank you very much, Lalo. And then Trevor on Facebook says, hey, Oxhorn, where did you get that revolver and NCR riot helmet and flag? I got those on Etsy. Well, I got the flag on the official Bethesda store, but I got the rest of my NCR gear, including the NCR pin. There's a little NCR insignia pin. I got all of those on Etsy. All right, coffee. Connor Wicks says, hey, Oxhorn, would you please sing? All right. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh, valley of plenty. How's that? All right, where's this lady over here? Molly. Quick save.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, Dandelion. Now we see what he's up to. Zalera says, hey, Ox, congrats on that race. Thank you very much. Yeah, if not... Tell you what, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Yeah, if not for him...
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs.
Oh.
How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
He owns a pub. Well, a brothel.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
His sister? So Dandelion told poor Molly, poor naive Molly, that it was his sister, but I doubt it really was. So let's not out him right now. Dandelion doesn't have a sister. You are aware of that. I don't think we should choose that. Let's do remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Okay, he's starting to make me mad now. This poor girl. Oh, I have to say it. I can't keep his secret. I have to out poor Dandelion that he was lying about his sister. Okay.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Callonetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Wow. This poor girl, it's like she just got off the boat.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see 'em.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Okay, well, I think we've got one more to go. Where are we, anyway? Whoa. Okay, not too bad. Not too far. So this is the big racing circuit that we did? Return to Novigrad. Oh, but we got another quest up there. Ryder says, last night had me on the edge, especially with the yell when that monster just came out of nowhere. That's the thing about it that frustrated me. Like, every now and then they would just throw in a random death at you. There's, oh, you're at the bottom of the stairs. Time to die now. But aside from that, it was really well done. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Well, well, another freak.
Oh, it's up there? Oh.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Low bridge. There we go.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Okay.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
I know this Nilfgaardian guy, he's not that bad, really. I mean, he lost well. He took losing that race really well. Now, his politics might be awful. We'll find out more about that. But as a person, so far, he's all right.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Very polite. These, higher bred people.
My Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds.
What? A storekeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest way.
Well, I believe there's something to this. You'll yet see.
Are afraid to leave their home.
Just when these peasants get me interested, and I kind of want to talk to them about something, they cough in my face. All right. You guys keep pestering me about changing the default look for Syrian Tress. Let me do a hard save here, and then let's see exactly what we've got. Quit to main menu. Options. No, downloadable content. Installed. Temerian armor set. Alternative look for Yennefer. Oh, it doesn't show me what it looks like? Come on, show me what it looks like first. Alternative look for Triss. Alternative look for Ciri. Alright, but if I don't like them, I'm going to go back to their default looks. Ballad Heroes Additional Gwent card set. I can't be bothered, I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue game.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Karim Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Karim Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Oh, so this has been Dandelion the entire time? I didn't realize that we were hearing Dandelion narrating over the loading screens. Eric the Red says, peasants sure are delightful folk when they insult you as being a freak in one sentence and then beg for you to kill the slimy swamp monster who's eating all of their children in the next. Well, that's the way peasants work. That's just nature. All right, let's track down this last and final love interest. Did I hear something? Oh, of Dandelion. Wow, this town is just massive. Well, city, I guess I should say. It really feels like a city. So cool.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta jostle a good position where they toss the leftovers.
Let's go kill some monsters!
In here? Thomasville says, Ox, talk to Morvran. I think he has some dialogue for you. Which one is Morvran? I'm having a hard time keeping everybody straight.
If I met you, mate, back there at Lochmarine.
Bring your children to Maribella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going. Is that what this is? Is this a school for tots? DeAndre Poussey says, what type of coffee do you drink? Right now I'm drinking San Francisco Bay coffee. Jordan McCormick says, alt outfits weren't applied to all game cutscenes. Oh. Okay.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Maribella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
All right.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
You don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough.
My
We're
uncle's
done
in the
for
circus because he
Gather
can
your
swallow
things
swords.
and go home.
Can you?
Okay, there we go.
Catcher will get well.
Well, we didn't have to sit through
How
much,
did you know?
thankfully.
Mum
These
says
kids
that
can
if
go
he
off
but
and chatter
catches a
amongst
cough,
themselves.
he's as good as in the grave. This one's got a fever.
I bet some cutscenes, well, some cutscenes, they probably have to wear different clothing anyway, just for the plot. And maybe some cutscenes are just so important to the game of Witcher that they've got to wear the original outfits. But I'm sure we'll see the alternate outfits eventually.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
Oh, that
He
bad,
read you his
huh?
poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Ooh, so she did love him. He wrote a poem. That's right. Oh, she's the one he wrote the poem about.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
Oh.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
What?
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
I know enough to know that's not poetry. Oh, God.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
that's it.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
All right, well, we've interviewed them all, and we've collected quite a few clues. He was interested in fungus. He rented a barge. So putting all of these clues together, what does that tell us? I guess we go back to the brothel to find our dwarven friend to see where we go from here. Yeah. Back down to the brothel. Okay, well, let's go to St. Gregory's Bridge, fast travel down to the gate of the Hierarch, and head on back. Oh, sorry, mold lady. Got a loot. What shall become of Temeria? We read that. Ooh, this... Ballads! This must be some of her poetry. Are you ready? I'm ready. Winter. The first sense of autumn can be smelt. The sense of the worlds is gone in a blink. No changes in view. It is what they felt. Because felt rhymes with smelt. Kind of. Tears of diamonds on your lashes sink. Your home all surrounded by snow. Glassy frost covers rivers and lakes. That's the way it must be. Please don't show this yearning and grief on your face. When the spring comes along with the rain, the sun will warm up us both. That's the way it must be, for we burn with fire eternal like hope. Not bad, not bad. Although the eternal fire thing bothers me. She's not a servant of the eternal fire, is she? Alright, shelf. Why can I not loot that shelf? Or maybe that means I can destroy it. Ballads and Hymns. Looks like we read that one. Another copy of Ballads and Hymns. We're gonna have to go to the bookseller to sell all this stuff. The Last Wish, we read that. And we read that. Diary of a Fire Swallower, we read that. Okay, we're getting a lot of duplicates here. Okay, I think that's it. Though I still don't understand why I can't loot this one. Oh well. Bring your children to Maribella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. Okay, so it's the same thing. So it's a school. She's a school teacher. Melanie Richards says the inventor of the throat lozenge has died. There will be no coffin at his funeral.
Where are ya?
No coffin at his funeral. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Melanie Richards. Oh, we gotta wind our way out of here. How did we get down here? The quest marker's not gonna take us to the fast travel location. Ooh, rat! Oh, wrong game. Doggone it, I was gonna eat the rat. Oh, rat! Oh! It's just your neighborhood friendly witcher doing my duty. Oh, there she is.
I've heard of you before, white hair.
Just killing rats, lady. Just freaking out. Welcome, new member, DJ Collins. Thank you so much.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. Make a fine road sniffer if you were to
Our
fall.
world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Ow! That hurts!
Let us pray. Let us pray.
Look!
Darn it to heck!
Did he say darn it to heck? starting to sound like me. I guess we'll just run the whole way then.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, hello.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
No. Ooh, as long as I get a receipt. The last time we killed some people, we got others in trouble. Let's see what he says if we get a receipt.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
So I just made it harder for myself. Get out of the way, horse! Whoa! Bouncing up, but doggone it! I thought it was a sarcastic option, asking for the receipt. I didn't really want to give him a sword. I'm like, oh sure, you can have it as long as I get a receipt. But no, Geralt's like, yeah, here you go. Now, can I please have a receipt? It's hard for me to like interpret the sarcasm in the game. Jordan McCormick says the screaming, lol, 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 lol. Yeah, that screaming was pretty intense. Horse puncher, says Sam. I did punch a horse, didn't I? You got in my way.
He scares me a little.
It's okay, kid. I'm not a bad guy.
What do you want?
A mind's like war. You never know when you're done for.
All right, I'm ready for it now.
A witcher. Now that's the no life. Bread, no coin, poor as shite.
Wait, was it a random encounter? Is it going to happen again? Okay, I guess this time I won't give him my sword. Or next time. Oh, here we go.
Geralt of Rivia.
Milos says
Witcher.
horse puncher.
White Wolf, they call you?
Sorry, Milos.
You stand accused of offending.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers?
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Commotion over.
I've had enough of this.
You're standing on my corpse. Hey, I'm trying to loot this thing.
Black ones, Radovid. Maybe they'll rid the place of bandits.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, humans.
village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area, 2 days' road from Bizima. The off-guard arrived there just before winter. Blackwoods could be not at first.
Yes.
Till guerrillas attacked their garrison, that is.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bud? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers.
Say it! Savory crackers! Can I talk to the bird? Can it say savory crackers? Nope.
Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She's an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
You know how he wooed a lass studying natural history? Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made her stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Callonetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Ooh, Dandelion in love?
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Oh, God.
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
All right, as long as it's not about fungus. Well, guess we gotta go listen to some poetry. All in search of Dandelion.
I've buried my old family. Blackbones killed me son, lost me wife to dysentery.
Oh, I should probably equip my saddle though, huh? I've got a brand new saddle. Where will that be? That's an armor repair kit. There's his saddle, but where's the new one that I got? Oh, that is the new one I got. Superior Racing Saddle. Stamina 50. This doubles my horse's stamina. All right. Sam P says this is the best part of the quest. Oh, good. Well, I'm... My beard's all a quiver. I can't wait. Spartan says, don't worry, Ox, it's true poetry. All right, well, I mean, the poetry we've read so far has been
Scandalous.
I'm just running. I'm running in town. Oh, hi, drunk.
Everyone knows
You okay, drunk?
Cover on your back, not souls, amateur.
Here we go. Poetry night.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Listen closely to the lyrics, Ox, says Vlad. Okay.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
No tears for Geralt, even though it's all about him and Yennefer. But of course she would know. Dandelion told her. He's moved. First time. Well, maybe not the first time, but the Witcher is moved. You know you've done something right when the Witcher is moved.
I know him!
He's the Butcher of Blaviken.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again.
Whoa! Hold on a second here.
This was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
She must have seen him walk in and chose that song deliberately.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Calm down, everybody. Jeez.
Permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Callonetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Bards, not people I can find in. Seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
A heist?
And I've not seen him since.
Oh, he's in trouble. Yes, sorry about Yes Man. He sneaks in from time to time to say hello. I can't control it. He's possessed my streaming computer, my gaming computer. So, you'll probably see him again.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention.
She does know.
As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Every woman we come upon who's met Dandelion is just so annoyed by him.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Ha, well, hope Dandelion gets out of this alive. See ya. All right, let's go rescue Dandelion.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Goodbye. Well, we completed Broken Flowers. Level 13. Antonio says Arthur would have antagonized her right off the stage. Whoa! Yeah, he would have. I kind of missed the guy. Brett Bus says bathhouse coming up. Just be ready. Oh, great. Well, thank God for my no nudity mod.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first?
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Loot! Dumpling, ballads and hymns, we've got that already. Brother Adibalt's Bestiary, got that already. The Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances by Priscilla, the Callonetta, guaranteed to tug at your every heartstring. Well, if that audience was anything to go by, yeah. I mean, they were all weeping. What's this one say? The same thing. Letter to Dandelion. Uh-oh, here we go. My dearest Dandelion, since you told me of your plan to rob the city's kings of crime, I can think of nothing else. Several times I've wished to talk to you, to drive this mad notion from your head, but you're never at the Rosemary in time when I visit. I hope the lesser evil is true and you're busy preparing for the heist and not avoiding me. I want to believe that this entire matter is about something more than mere gold and midlife hunger for adventure. But either way, I would much prefer you abandoned it. Surely you can find another way to solve your old friend's problem. Old friend's problem? So Dandelion is doing this for someone else. And suddenly that makes more sense because he is a timid fellow, but he does have friends and he's loyal to them. If the Dandelion I know from the TV show is any semblance of the guy we meet in the game. Although his name in the TV show isn't Dandelion, but it's supposed to be the same guy, right? Right. David says 2 experience points to spend now, in all caps. Okay. All right, David, I'll spend my experience points. We both know quite a few folk in Novigrad, many of whom owe us a favor, or owe us favors. Perhaps it's time to call them, think it over before you get in too deep. Can we now talk with her about the note we just read?
Geralt!
No.
Take care now.
Okay, spending my points. Points to spend. Let's see. Well, I might as well put them in here since I already have it on my menu here. Precise blows. Oh, I've got a new slot. Well, I guess I'll put this on then. Ah, but I have not yet unlocked a new mutagen slot. I see. Well, then I should unlock something here in my signs, because that'll go along with my blue mutagen. But that's maxed, and that's maxed. Is this my Igni? Should I go all the way down Igni? I'm having fun with Igni, though I should probably explore some of the other trees as well. Quen would be useful. Maybe I should start putting more into Quen. Pyro says you can equip new gear as well. That's right, I can do this axe now. Wow. Plus 33 damage. Oh, sweet. I've got an axe now. I'm going to miss my dwarven blade, but plus 33 damage. Holy cow. That's great. What about all these? No. I need to sell all this junk. I got a cool shirt. I can't put it on. This is all junk as well. Nothing bests my griffin armor. Look at this guy. Oh, he's looking great in his mustard soup looking color of armor. Adris says Yaskier translates to buttercup, which the developers thought would be too feminine for his name in the games, so they used dandelion. They thought buttercup would be too feminine, so they went with dandelion. Well, I guess dandelion does have lion in it. Maybe that was their reasoning. I don't know. If you're a game, I'm not criticizing this game. This game is awesome. But if you're going to try and be faithful to the book, just go with the names the author put in. Changing buttercup to dandelion.
Washed your hair lately?
Yes, actually. I just had it cut, thank you. It's called the Elven Custard or whatever. So appreciate it. Right, we need to go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. Shall we finish exploring this place, though? Looks like there are a number of levels. We might find more books. And dried fruit. The Slaughter of Sintra. This is a new one. We haven't read it yet. The cavalcade of riders pounded across the blood-soaked courtyard. They looked at no one and asked no questions. They knew exactly where they were going and why. To kill the old queen and capture the Cintran princess. As to what would become of her after that, no one would say. Calanthe and a group of her most loyal subjects had barricaded themselves inside the castle. They were protected by stone walls and a gate sealed by a spell. Mousesack, right? But they all realized neither would last long against a concentrated assault by the Nilfgaardian army and the mages supporting it. After 4 days, the enemy soldiers forced their way inside. Spartan says, correction, it was done in the English translation of the books before the games. Oh, really? I see. So the translators of the books made the change, not the game developers. Gotcha. Well, that does set a precedent, doesn't it? Can I go in there? Nope. Ooh, why am I getting lag? Wow, what a cool city. I could just be in this city forever. I don't know, part of me feels like I'm getting more lag now that I've gone to HD instead of 4K. When I was streaming in 4K, I didn't have this choppy problem that I'm getting now for some reason. Verse of Gonzalo del Verreccio? It says it's gray, but I don't recall reading it. Huh, alright, well, it says I read it, so... Chronicles of Redania. I do remember that one. Loot. Gotta loot. I've got all the dumplings. They're mine. Ha ha! All right, downstairs. Ooh, gosh. Maybe if we go downstairs, we'll get rid of all this choppiness. All right, there were 2 doors.
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
That's our bar desk. Oh, wait, there's still something in there.
Well, another freak.
goes down here. Anything? Nope. Right.
What's it like?
Ground level.
All right.
What do you think?
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, we would not be drinking Côte de Blessure.
Why ever not?
It's too expensive.
Oh, look at these guys.
I believe I shall stop coming here.
Why? Even with the war on, they still manage to procure fine beverages.
That's how peasants
The
dance.
rat is the same, but the clientele is not.
Ah, true. The rabble. They did indeed fluff about streets and yards.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Hard times.
What is going on with my game right now?
The guards nabbed him, started ripping out his nails, and he gave up their hideout right quick.
Yes, I'd heard that too.
Can I loot that?
One drink all I had.
Weird Beard says ever since that cutscene, it's extremely choppy. Yeah, I might have to
Swine in that jacket.
reload or something because it's just bothering me.
Me? The more I drink, the clearer I think.
All right, what about that guy that went through the window? Ooh, what's this? Hello. Locked.
What's he doing here?
Down? Okay, I'm too far up. Let's go down. Hello, where exactly are we going? Go to the bathhouse. Oh, that's right. This is the bathhouse? Looks more like a mansion. Oh, okay, I get it now. Hold on, let's see the exterior. Okay, bathhouse under the road. These doggone peasants, it's just awful and disgusting. Stop burping and coughing and spitting, you peasants. Jeez.
Anybody there? Open up.
Knock, knock. I came to test your soaps. I am the soap tester.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Oh, busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Even the subtitles went tee-hee-hee.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
What happened happened.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Okay. Do I really have to take off my clothes? Can't I take a bath in my Witcher gear? I mean, we've
You'll
been
need
in
this
swamps
robe
in Witcher
here.
gear.
Your equipment will be safe.
Happened the eunuch. Oh. Well, now I just feel bad. He's a eunuch. Okay, well, let's, change it. Oh, dear God. Does the nude mod work on men, too? Hold on. We're good. It's a towel.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Splendid. This guy is creepy.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended
Reeves
in
is
peace.
bigger. He's hung like a horse.
Clear that you've not seen Reuben's. Gudrun calls it Herberos.
Yes.
Does it loop back on itself?
Do I talk to him or? Okay. Oh, it's a door. Right. Jay Cuesta says, why is the Giddy Up Buttercup your favorite junk item?
Orson Jr.'s a dead man.
Love the
I'll
red
have my
lights.
scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Jarhead says, Ox, it's a perfect time to grab your 2 Griffin swords. Well, one's an axe now. And the Dirty McCormick says, for future reference, Ox, hit the C key in the inventory to see DPS status of each weapon. It's more important than base damage because of weight and swing speed. Oh, great. Yeah, good point. I'll do that. All right, we've got 4 options. Reuven can introduce me. I'm a witcher. I need to talk to Signy. We're none of your business. Well, if you're an important person, other people introduce you, so we can say...
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Uh-oh.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Just a few. Keeping them handy. Melina Richards says, going a bit Julius Caesar, isn't it, Oxhorn? Yes. Including the assassin plot.
First ever Barney with my prick hanging out.
Orson Jr. sends his Leave him to me!
We need one alive! Fuck! God damn it!
Not one escapes!
Quest updated, get Junior. Did we leave one alive?
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Nothing to do with me. Wolf Dragon Tamer says, how's everyone holding up from last night? I'm doing okay. I've got my coffee to soothe my addled mind and a cigar to do the rest. Dusk Thunder says, I think Geralt skipped leg day. You like his legs?
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means?
I like this.
And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Is he blowing his nose into his hand? Oh, God.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Personal matter, or he's gonna help me find someone. I like both. He's so presumptive. He's gonna help me find someone. Let's do it.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Horson? Find me first.
He called him geriatric. Because of the gray hair, I guess? That's hilarious. So where do I find Junior? I hope I find Junior before Cleaver does.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it?
Oh, poor guy.
I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Ooh, sorry? We can show some empathy. I mean, we had our reasons, but he knows them already.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then.
There we go.
Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
What,
Listen,
hopefully
Reuben.
not coin?
No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
They have no respect for this guy. Breaks an ankle, and then what do they say to him? Geriatrics, swinging your steel whatever around? No respect. You're like Rodney Dangerfield.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Gemma says, here you go, Ox, for the F-bombs. Thank you, Gemma. Always looking out for me. I appreciate it.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Xander Ledoux says, "Hey Ox, glad I could catch your stream. How are you today? I'm doing really well. Feeling good. Filled with coffee and cigar. Couldn't be happier."
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger Bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
That's where I want to go first. Let's talk about the house.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
So that's where he's at.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Wolf Dragon Tamer says, "Beware of Uncle's lumbago." I'll keep that in mind.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Holds the grudge. Can't blame him.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
No love for Dandelion there, I guess. Steven says, "I adore your Fallout videos. Spent 400 plus hours on the Witcher 3 game, and the DLC is even played through on the top difficulty. Enjoy yourself in this amazing world, and don't miss the 2 big expansions. Toussaint is a real treat after the depression of the war-torn areas. I am looking forward to it." Why so irritable? Or what about you? Any beef with Dandelion? Let's see. That one.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got my own problems.
This guy, I like this guy a lot.
Problems you might be able to help me with.
Oh?
And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
You'll pay me on top of that, right?
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Oh, he knows about that. I'm not gonna play coy. He's a spy. A former spy. He knows. He knows.
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
I mean, depends on what it is.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay. Dennis says, well, back from our Witcher. Hell yeah, that's right. Okay, so don't draw sword. Ooh. Passage.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Sorry about the ankle. Ankle isn't keeping him from doing athletics here. Climbing into a sewer. Okay.
Got a minute?
I do.
Oh.
What do you want?
I guess that's it.
Time was on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Am I following you?
Oh, Bart. Not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Guess it's true. For the F-bomb, says Wolf Dragon Tamer. Thank you for the F-bomb.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
Note taken.
And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Oh, Dandelion. Wait a minute here. Hold on. We're searching for Dandelion. And we learned previously that he was involved in some heist. And now we're about to help the guy that he stole from?
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion.
Oh, it's nice
I'd
to
be
fall
jumping
back on
for
that.
joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, Jorfun. Oh, God.
Poor troll.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep.
Fungus!
Bad shrooms. Head falls.
That's why Dandelion was talking about fungus. And that's why he needed the barge. He could put the golden chests on the barge to get out by river.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Right.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
He says that to a troll made of stone. Stiff upper lip. Nice.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water.
Oh, great.
I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Okay, well, we've just...
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Geralt he's like the worst stepfather ever. He's trying to find his stepdaughter or adoptive daughter, I guess. And it's taking him all over. He's chasing after Dandelion. Now he's helping out these crime bosses. He's just not getting the info he needs. Melina Richards says, bet there's not much room under that fungus. We'll find out.
Hey, Bart, got a minute?
Minute? But no minute got. But rocks got. Rocks want?
No.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. His.
Like a fuse, maybe?
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like. Rock?
A hissing rock. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that was the sound of Dandelion pumping the gas in?
The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here in Love Tree.
What?
Where but Turdy Dump.
Lavatory! Lav Tree, where Bart Turdy Dump. Oh, God.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Chorfun go. But God, now nothing.
Oh, Chorfun is fortune. He was guarding a fortune. He was told to guard a fortune, and he can't say fortune, so he goes Chorfun. I love the trolls in this game.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
He's a veritable geologist, this guy.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long. Long.
Wow. Loot! What shall become of Temeria? So, where does Bart take his turdy dumps? Let's see if we can find it. Alright, I should probably do a hard save here. And then I did just get a new potion, didn't I? Do I take it now? Petrie's filter, Rafford's decoction, golden oriole, white honey, swallow, tawny owl, griffin decoction, werewolf, wraith, foglet. Do I have to make it first? Do I have to make it? Alcohol. Decoctions. Is it a decoction? Killer whale. I can make thunderbolt. Hey, let's do that while we're here. Ooh. Oh. I can't find it.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
That is some explosion. It's in your hotbar. It's equipped. Oh, am I really that dense? Yeah, pops mold antidote. 3 charges. Okay, thank you, everybody. Where does that go? Oh, it's locked.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Count Reuven's treasure. Okay, well.
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course.
Oh, how long does this potion last? I'm gonna have to be quick. Hello. Well, there's the hissing sound.
That stinks.
There he is.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
I'm in trouble. I'm gonna loot absolutely everything and I'm gonna run out of my potion. Hello.
Definitely came through here.
Is that a bit of gold? Yeah. Who's this?
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be on the Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. See, an antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Okay, do we need to burn the other corpse?
There. Maybe now the drowners will go feed elsewhere.
All right. Hello. Okay, no gas here, so we're through. I think I'm okay.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel.
Caramel. Isn't it caramel, not caramel? Locked. Wonder if we'll find a key. So far, no. Strutting Stray Cat says potion, sign, and oil duration below health bar. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Right, well, nothing up there, unless I can find a key somewhere. So, looks like we're going out here.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Gold coin, where? Was there another clue I missed? I don't see a gold coin. Well, now we know, so do we go and tell? I guess we go and tell him. Anything in the water? Maybe we can find one of these chests. Milosh says 2 days I'm able to drink and you don't die once. I don't know what I'm to think of it. Are you being extra good so I wouldn't drink or what? I did die earlier in this broadcast. It must have been before you came. But so far, I'm doing all right. Okay, I guess we need to go back and tell him. Investigate. Oh, no, it still says investigate the site using my Witcher senses. So I must have missed something. Tara says clue and hole in the wall near Bart, Ox. Ah, the sniffing noise, or the hissing noise. That's right, we never did find the lavatory. And perhaps that's where we'll find the key. It's above me. Hello.
And a ring. Dandelion's cohorts were either clumsy or in a big hurry. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Okay. So that's the pipe. The lavatory pipe he was talking about? Milosh says, I said you died once. Oh. That's right, you did say that. Thank you, Milosh. Now it's telling me to go back the other way. And there's a quest directly above me. So I need to go back to the bathhouse. Is this gate unlocked? Nope, still locked. Okay, well, let's go back to Dijkstra. Can we burn this? No. Plants! Never know when I'll need them. There we go. Bathhouse is empty after that melee. Oh man, there's just so many plants. How do I get in there? Nope, gotta go this way. Door. That's happened. There he is. Ooh, look at all these books. Guess I can't read them.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonts.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
So wait a minute, the Hansel and Gretel folk tale is in the Witcher universe? Does that mean that our universe shares that the Witcher and our universe share something? Is this supposed to be in the ancient Earth's past or something? I don't like it when that happens.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxhorn Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers.
I think these guys actually really like each other. I'm putting that out there. They actually really like each other. Despite the breaking ankle.
You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
All right, pools on the right.
Nothing interesting here.
Ooh, an oil slick.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
I can't jump in. Wait, why is it still sending me over here? Uh-oh. Please don't tell me I've got a bugged game.
Nothing interesting.
Oh, come on. I already activated it. Burn it, says Milosh. Oh. Go back. There's another clue. All right. Oh, you're right.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Thank you.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Tee-hee. Yes, sir. Tee-hee.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
So he owes him.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
Used a fake name.
I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Hey, be nice. Oh. Let's see what he says.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Off with you, he said. All right. Gosh. I feel like no matter how much I do, well, I'm not making any progress. Oh, there's so much content in this game. I'm not complaining. I'm having a blast. I do kind of wish I could get some more, like a little bit closer to finding Ciri, though. Man, I am rich in Han fiber now. Well, we've been in Novigrad for 2 streams. Well, 3 if you count the one when I arrived. Ooh, that's right. We've got a new quest up here. And we need to go down here to talk to Margrave, or to inspect Margrave Henkel's house. I want to get this quest just to make sure I've got them all. So let's go north first. North to St. Gregory's Bridge. And then into the square.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Finding Dandelion is the biggest goose chase in the game, says Ulysses. Is it really? It feels like a goose chase.
Show me your sword.
Yeah, sorry. If I pull out my swords in front of a kid in this town, I might get in trouble. Big might. By the way, DPS. Now's as good a time as any. Thank you for the tip earlier. 343. $296. The axe is still better. Despite it not having the same rune slots. You're kidding. Blunt axe? But this has 2 spells on it. $347. $343. This blunt axe is better than my Velen axe. But you know what? I'll keep my Velen axe because it has the armor piercing and the axis sign intensity. Zellerin says, I know you said you should have played the previous games, but could you read the books instead? Possibly. It's all about time. I mean, if I'm going to read a book, I might as well play a game, right? Okay, I need to get a new cigar. Give me just a second. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to refill my coffee. Be right back. Okay. Coffee. And cigar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. M4A1 Poner says, go get the Griffin swords and make those. They're way better than what you got now. Good call. I will when I get a chance. Hello, what's this? It's bad. That's bad too. It's all bad. What's this? Oh, it's a Master's Armor Repair Kit. As opposed to the Journeyman's, which I already have. Right, let's go get that quest.
Oh, hair lately. I'm knackered.
Why?
What a
now, right.
Best deal around. One for the price of 2.
And into the town square, where we find
the thinking. His sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Oh, it's the Rosa quest.
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Yay!
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Well, we started this last stream. We'd better finish it. Let's see, fencing lesson. All right, so just so I remember, I'm on Count Reuven's treasure. Let's go to fencing lesson. Which one is that? Gangs of Swords and Dumplings? No? Fencing lessons. All these doggone quests. All right, let's go do fencing lessons, and then we'll continue with the treasure chest, quest. Have you never seen a grown man run before? Calm down, everybody. quick save.
Mutant.
Yes. Oh. Wait, where's this sending me? Oh. Ooh. Buried treasure?
Come on, Roach.
Stand and fight!
You again? Want some more?
Oh, it's
Bruises
this
on your
guy.
ass heel already?
On guard, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heated. Now show me what you got. Had enough?
Yes.
Poor guy.
But next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Go kill more scarecrows.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
The Dark Seraph says, gotta be off to work, so I'm tossing some coin to my witcher. Now remember, violence is never the answer, but rather the question. The answer is yes. Well, thank you. That's a very slow-walking elf. Hi, elf.
Hello?
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh, God, damn this weather.
Ah!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right.
Off he goes.
Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me? Is she using me?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
She was actually pretty good in our last duel, so I'm a little nervous.
Okay, Swix.
I'm warning you.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air.
Where it's raining.
A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
How about an axe?
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Ooh, are we gonna get in trouble if we kill this girl?
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt.
She's gonna get me.
Now on guard.
You'll never learn. right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
I mean, he is over 100 years old. He's been doing this a while. She shouldn't feel that bad.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
What was that?
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
I saw her go this way.
Can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Girl, just
wonderful.
Wanna have fun. Okay, but she can't have too much fun. Not when she's my responsibility. Gonna get me in trouble.
All alone. Me and my friend. Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie...
Really?
We'll tend to her ourselves.
Okay, leave her alone. Piss off. Ooh, here we go. I can finally pass one of my sign checks.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Huh. Well, draconian, just a bit.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
Oops.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Well, she's polite. Well, we inadvertently managed to get all the way to the 7 Cats Inn, where there is a board to read. Let's get those quests before we continue with the treasure hunt. Milosh says, I say Oxhorn should do a cover of the song of what? Girls Want to Have Fun? Oh. Boy, that would go wild on YouTube, wouldn't it?
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
It's code. Who's this guy?
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Alright, one at a time. Warning, whoever makes a ruckus in the 7 Cats, harasses other guests, or fondles waitresses will be tossed out on his arse. Your innkeep. Jeff says don't do that. That's a DLC. All right, I won't do that right now. I'll get the quest and then I'll move on. A rune rite upon your shores has landed. To my fellows from the world's other bosom, vast seas have I crossed to reach this your most fascinating land, to learn the names of the animals which in it dwell, of the plants which in it grow, and most of all, of you, its folk. Ravenous waves devoured the tools of my art, yet the rune rite's labor does not with his hand end, for he endlessly strives the world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Thus, if you wish to stay a while and converse with a traveler from far-off Ullifer, I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by a mill near the village named Brunwich. Praise be the world in its never-ending creation. I need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Oh, this is the one that he began to read. The matter's a delicate one, so I ask any potential candidates to maintain discretion. My friend's found herself a man, and they're set to get married soon. Problem is, I've no beau of my own to take to her wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old or none too young man, owning at least one decent-looking frock or robe, is interested in accompanying me to her wedding ceremony and the feast to follow, I'd be most thoroughly obliged. In exchange, I can offer a few hours of good fun and good conversation with the lass that dances with the best of them. Alcohol will be provided. A bashful, anonymous, beseeching an escort. P.S. If you're counting on taking me straight from the feast to the alcove, be warned, I'm a graduate of the ladies' self-defense courses put on by the Redanian army. But make a good impression, and I might agree to let you court me properly. Okay. Remember, this letter says instant oatmeal. All right, I will be sure to remember it. Wanted cradle used but unworn. Looking to buy a cradle in good repair but cheap for a lass or a lad. No knowing as of yet what the wife will pop out. Made of oak preferably, but pine'll do, long as it's strong and pretty. Because the wife don't like cheap looking stuff. Best if it were painted with flowers, but I don't really care much. Could be bare, in fact, and I'll paint it myself. Could do that much, show the woman she didn't marry some good-for-nothing skiver. So if you've got something like that, I'll gladly buy it, or even more gladly take it off your hands for free. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart. Deal of a lifetime, I'm willing to trade a lovely tin pot painted with cornflowers and lilies, and showing a few holes, true, but that's a plus, for you can add a few more, and look at that, you've got a colander. For a cart. He wants to trade a colander for a cart. Ambitious. The cart needn't be big, can be tiny in fact, just so that 2 or better 4 people could fit in it, with ample room for bags and sacks if possible. Could be old, long as it rides well and has new wheels, and strong axles, so actually probably nothing made longer than a year or 2 ago would do. Leave a message with body. Contract, monster in the sewers. Let it be known that old Gerrit von Everett shall pay a generous reward in gold, jewels, and movable goods, subject to negotiation, to any man who descends into the Oxenford sewers and kills the beast which has infested them and taken to murdering the innocent, with an especial predilection for young maids. The task is best suited for a battle-hardened individual, a soldier or possibly a witcher who will not run at the sight of drowners, for the sewers are chock full of such nuisances. For more information, inquire at the Garin Estate to the northeast of Novigrad. Ask for Olgered von Everett. All right, then I do think I remember seeing an undiscovered location in the waters, perhaps a treasure hoard. Let's go get that real quick, and then... Actually, let's track the right quest first. We need to track the right quest. No, it's got me on a level 32 main quest, which is not what I want. Back to Count Reuben's treasure. All right, something in the water. Hello. Smuggler's cash. Oh, yeah. Got some repair kits. And some magic items. All right. Now I'm encumbered. Oh, great. Oh, no. Of course I'm encumbered now. I need to go sell. What'd I get? Bad. It's still bad. It's only -1 on my armor, and it's got an extra slot. But I'm wearing Griffin armor, and I want to complete the set. Bad. Bad. Bellheaven Brigadine. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. All right. Come on, Roach. Let's find a merchant. Okay, this sends me into town. Let's see where. Hierarch Scar. This is the closest merchant. It's not an armor merchant, so I wouldn't get very good money for it. The armor merchants are all here in Hierarch Square, aren't they? Can I fast travel while encumbered? Let's go to Treasure Gate and see if we can do that.
Let us pray.
No! Ted says, check your junk collection. It's often heavy chains, broken ladders, nets, skins, etc. that weigh you down. Thanks. I'll sell all of that. But first, let's go to the armor guy.
Closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Oh, and of course he's on the opposite side of the square. Plodding along.
Calm down.
He is over here, right? Yeah.
Eternal fire, why me?
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond. Top-notch swords.
Let's sell.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, that's better, but I can't use it yet. And he's out of cash already. Does he have anything I want? I mean, not really. Well, I guess let's find another merchant then.
So long.
We can sell junk to some of these other guys, right?
Ah.
Sorry.
Oh.
How can I be of service?
Oh, I can convert currency, that's it.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Lemelin says, do not sell seashells. Dismantle them for pearls. Will do. Okay, so that wasn't a merchant? Oh.
Oh, fuck.
But if there's to be mud, might as well be rain.
I guess it was just the banker. Well, let's go to the herbalist guy.
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
Okay, what can I sell? I can't sell any of my junk. Ooh. I could sell an emerald ring or silver. I'm going to need silver to craft my witcher weapons when the time comes. Ooh, and I can sell a gold ring. I don't think I want to sell those. I want to sell all the useless stuff like rakes. I got a ton of food. Look at all this food I got. But you never know. I mean, I might eat all of this. I've even got candy. Nah, I'll save that. Save the food. And I can't sell any of that. Great.
So long.
Oh, there's another merchant in the center of town, or in the center of the square.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond. Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
Yes. Mug. Junk. Vials. Junk. Candelabras. Butter knife. Dolls. You can't take books. What's this? A Xenovox? I can't sell that. I should probably keep my incense. That's a crafting item, right? Pyro says, buy horse bags from the first guy. Get more inventory space. The guy I just talked to? All right, I'll take a look at his inventory. Temirian Lily Key. I'm not going to sell keys or... I want to keep my silver mug. And I won't sell shells. Bear hide. Wolf hide. Nope. I want to sell my shells. What's this? Rusty hammerhead. And what's this? A casket. It's a common item. Perfume. And I've exhausted his inventory as well. From the armorer. Oh, the armorer has better horse bags?
So long.
You've seen the new waitresses.
Devours their hearts and eyes. They're worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the land like when you take a jest.
Okay, let me see if I can get his bags.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay, so does he have bags? No, I don't. Maybe I just don't see them, but I don't see any bags. Well, maybe he can dismantle something for me. Let's dismantle those seashells that you guys wanted me to dismantle. If I can find them. There. There we go. Sweet. Saddle ox. Does he have a saddle?
Show me what you have in stock.
It's after his gauntlets. Oh. Oh, saddle bags. Saddle bags. Okay. Well, that increases it by 40. Holy cow. Yeah. Let's grab that. Hey, sweet. All right, well, let me sell. Now that I've given him more of my money, let's sell this guy. And do I want to sell this? My dwarven blade? Negative 33 damage. That's just a lot. So I'll sell it. Oh, and he's out of money again. Maybe I could sell runes. All right, well, there you go. Got all the money from him.
So long.
Sweet. Now let's put some saddlebags, my brand new saddlebags on the horse. So there's my old saddlebags. Where's my new one? Roach. Rugged saddlebags. Bingo. Can I sell my old saddle? I can. But this guy's out of money. So I guess I'll wait to do that later. For now, we continue with the quest.
I feel quite... my pizza rank.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Nope.
Footprints.
Let's do a hard save. Now that we've unburdened ourselves, let's burden ourselves again. Why not? Ooh, hello.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Oh, we got some reading to do, looks like. Nope. Both of those I've read before. And that. Like on furniture. And all of those. I think I might have read all the books in the game. Or I've gotten close.
A letter. And a bottle.
Mysterious note.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
With love, D. Bottle of wine. Please put it back where you found it. $12.51 vintage.
$12.45 to $12.54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Okay, I'm getting significant performance issues. I want to restart the game. Give me just a second. I did a hard save. There was something about that cutscene that just caused my game to start lagging. So let me log all the way out of the game and relaunch it. Hopefully, that'll take care of it. Milos says a 23-year-old drink? Hell yeah!
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Karim Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Karim Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
All right, let's hope for the best. So far, so good.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Oh, that's what they put in the bomb that they dropped on down. Hello.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here.
What happens if we turn on the candle right next to all of these explosive materials? Can we? Yep, we can, if I can get it. Or not. Maybe I can't turn it on. Letter from Dudu.
Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Uh-oh. Was Ciri part of the scheme? Assassin's Gauntlets, hey. Okay, who's coming for me? Oh, it must be the friend that said that he was going to go off.
Dijkstra and Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
He doesn't trust me.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Jason Whitaker says, I still have to catch up on the last episode, but wanted to drop in and say, hey, hope things are going great. Thank you, Jason. Enjoy the last episode and have fun with this one. Riley says, hey, Ox, have you ever thought about voice acting in either a game or a show? Always love what you do. Thanks, I have considered it, but I haven't found an opportunity just yet. Might as well tell him.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Wait a minute.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled,
Whoops.
I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous whore, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not.
Yes, I know.
Oh, she looks
you
hurt.
partied a week after the summit at Loch Muine, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell...
Ooh.
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Whoops.
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you have said?
In your shoes, I wouldn't be worrying about what to say to Dijkstra. At all. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right. See you then. And thanks.
Well, I have a distinct impression that I made a big mistake by lying to him. Gertie McCormick says, Zox, you should not have lied. Alright, I want to see what happens. Let's see what happens, and we can always change our mind later.
Direct him to Kareem Tilly, an oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Okay. So we looted the room. Wait, did we loot the room? No, we didn't. But we got the quest stuff. Okay. Right, let's proceed more carefully this time.
Didn't
I decided with
you dying to know?
No, just here.
In truth, speaking of...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the temple.
Go.
So Margrave Henkel didn't tell us everything. So the lie is right here.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because his honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorcerer.
What's our past?
A great deal. Namely, it...
Okay, so let's see if we can get through this without hurting poor Triss. You can see it on her face, and then she goes, first love? I didn't know that. Geralt was Triss's first love?
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something.
Okay.
Dijkstra's gold.
Thought as much.
All right.
And then off she goes. I guess. Well, a wall's in her way, so she can't go that way. Yeah, okay. So, I think we did it okay. We didn't lie to what's his name. And we didn't hurt poor Triss's feelings. Now we need to meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor at around midnight. Well, that's way down here. And let's see, what time is it? It's not yet midnight, but it's getting close. Let's go there and then meditate till midnight.
From the distance south, you'll not find it anywhere else.
Wonderful.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Okay, let's do a quick save and let's meditate until midnight.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Oh, great. We gotta do it.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menge personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Oh, come on, really? Oh, I would blush, but I can't. I'm a sorceress. Sorceresses don't blush. I like how she's supposed to be incognito, a sorceress in hiding. She's got this big hood, and yet the rest of her costume is like this slinky mage gown. Like you would spot her as a mage a mile away.
Still got a bad feeling about this, but tough. Let's go.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
Clobig says, lol, that's the alt outfit, Ox. Pyro says, well, you changed the outfit. Yeah, but I didn't get to see it before I chose it. Rockland says, even white dialogue choices affect outcomes in this
Here
quest.
for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Sticking to the plan goes interestingly, but it's your RPG. Do your thing. Thank you. I will, Rockland.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Oh, man. Oh, it's gonna make me fight my every instinct. If something bad happens to her, I'm gonna have to reload a save. I'm just gonna have to. But for now, let's stick to the plan.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
You're not going to do any ripping, escalates the situation. You might know your witches, but you're crap at catching them. I've got something to offer to Menge.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
Oh!
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore.
What?
And you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
I thought I was the one saying that I had something for Meng, not that she had something for Meng, and that they needed to torture her more to get it out. I don't want her to get, like, tortured. If we say don't talk to her that way, that gives up the plot. They'll know that it's a ruse. So we skip it.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Okay. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
I've had enough of this. Gives up the ruse. Fine, but no torturing. They would wonder, why does he not want her tortured? He's giving up the witch for money. The only way to go by without giving up the fact that we're playing them is fine, take her.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
We'll deal with the witches.
Oh, no. Can I just kill everything right now? Can I just kill all of them?
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Tris Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
Great, let's just have a nice long conversation while Tris is being tortured in the next room.
Have a drink, Witcher.
You can't torture Tris. I won't allow it. Why? Not in the mood. Why not? Megan says, don't kill Ox. All right, I'll try not to. Don Quentin says, I hate this plan. So do I. This is an awful plan. Who came up with this plan? Let's have a drink. I don't think he poisoned it. He didn't even know we were coming. Why does it keep on showing that dripping basket?
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Oh, great.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will into materials that look and feel like silver as well. Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy had roast beef.
Look, big Geralt. He can barely contain it.
He had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Witchers do anything for gold. Don't know what you're talking about. Tris betrayed me first or changed my mind to let her go. He's more likely to believe that we're turning in our lover if we talk about betrayal.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Tris betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
No, no more.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me!
Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
Treasure?
I'm looking for a treasure. Was Siggy Reuven's until recently.
Well. Furthering the cause of the eternal fire on the one hand, working for criminals on the other.
I work for whoever pays me.
Like a whore?
More or less. Just offer a different range of services. Where's the treasure?
Secure in a Kaviri bank. Far and safe from you. Far and safe from Reuven.
Got information about Philippa. Thought you might want to buy it.
I do, but not at any price.
All right, so free Dandelion.
First you ask about a criminal's treasure. Now you want me to let loose a blaspheming degenerate. And here I had you for a man, that is a being of some moral principle.
No doubt we're cut from different cloth, but we don't have to agree on everything to make a deal.
We need not agree any terms either. I could simply force you to tell me what you know about Philippa.
Doubt that. I really doubt that.
Whereas I'm a man of great faith. Guards! In here!
Oh, after all of that! Chris! I was trying to switch to Igni. How did I do that wrong? What did I say that was wrong? I tried to play it so cool. You did it right. Don't reload. I did it right? I can kill them now, says Van der Bergen. All right, well, we'll go through the same path then to see what happens.
Eternal fire will turn you to ash.
Damn it.
It's only a witcher! Eternal fire will turn you to ash.
How long you gonna make me wait?
You should have run.
Goodness. I'll take it. Stuck in the door.
Spread out! Degenerate!
I want him alive! Alive!
Come on.
Go! Got too close to the barrels. Okay, so I didn't have my swallow potion equipped. So let's try this. Okay, why is it taking so long to load?
Eternal fire will turn you to ash. Spread out!
So it removed my swallow potion, which was swallow. Dang it. Hangman's oil, says Akinatana. All right. All right, so let's try Hangman's oil. The problem is it's throwing me right into a battle before I had any time to prepare.
You're gone.
Okay. Swallow potion. Hangman's oil. Which one is it? Golly! There it is. Can I not put oil on an axe? Whoa, okay.
Shut up and fight.
Okay, heal up here real quick. Looks like if we don't move into the next room, they won't attack. I don't understand why I can't put my oil on my axe. Do oils not work on axes? Okay, now it's working. Is it? Is it though? Doesn't look like it's working. Healing on up, that's all I'm doing. Give me a sec.
The eternal fire will turn you to ash. Spread out!
Come on, over here!
Whoops.
Spread out!
quicker.
I want him alive! Alive!
Better. Chris, you okay? She's okay.
I think that's all of them. That was close.
How are your fingernails?
What happened? I thought Menge took the bait.
He did, until I asked about the treasure.
Geralt, we talked this over. You agreed. Fine, never mind. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
So it's because I asked about the treasure. Well, at least we now know it's in a bank, if he can be trusted. Well, we got through it in the end. Only died 3 times. Letter to... Actually, hold on. Will I be able to loot the dead after this? Let me loot first. She really made it sound convincing. And the other guys were playing along too. That's what's confusing about it. I mean, if she was just in that other room wailing by herself, then why were the other guys going, ah, yes, now for the other fingernail. This little piggy went wee, wee, wee. I don't know. Kind of psyched me out there. Excuse me. Sorry, I forgot to say excuse me after that. I was too caught up in looting. My Fallout instincts kicked in, and I was looting for pleasure. I was looting treasure for pleasure. Can't go through there. And that's it. That's all the loot. Oop, that's back here. Upstairs. So here's the torture room. Oh, wait, this was the torture room. And that's locked. Milos says, her left hand. 18 years now, and I still have scars and 3/4 of a fingernail on my right hand. Oh, so you're saying it was the wrong hand? Slaughter of Sintra. We read that today. Okay, that's the quest thing. Anything else in this room? Yep, couple of bags. Ox, she did lose her fingernails. Really? She did? Oh, no. Were the fingernails really worth it? Well, I wonder if, I mean, this was all her plan, too. So I don't know if she wanted this. Okay. Letter to Caleb Menge. Menge's Holy Tome. Caleb, I have new instructions regarding the organization of the next execution. When you are ready to meet, place your Holy Tome in the drop box located in the column of the Eternal Fire altar in the southwest corner of the bits. We will meet at the usual spot. Do not tell anyone where you are going and bring no one with you. Burn this letter after reading. Yammerlach. Letter from Dudu. Menge's Holy Tome. Property of Caleb Menge. May thy flames cleanse my thoughts. May thy temper my heart. May all that is evil burn and vanish into smoke. May all that is good be warmed by thy fire. May the righteous flock to thy light like moths. May the wicked flee from it like beasts from a burning wood.
Find anything?
Oh, her hand!
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Her hand. I found a letter from a spy. Kinda doubt the key'll be enough.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
All right. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate.
She's a mage. Can she, like, regrow her fingernails by using magic? Find a way out of the witch hunter's outpost. Okay.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
I bet she does. After all that.
Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here.
There it goes. Right. Oh, she's burning everything. Oh, it's loot before we get out of here. You burn, Chris. I'll loot.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Well, we did it. I've got about 30 minutes left. Frog Raider says can only use oils on swords, which is why I never use anything besides them. The oils help too much. Yeah, now I know, so you're right. Once I find a better sword than the axe I have, I'll be sure to switch to it. For now, let's get out of here. That's the main door, and we don't want to be seen. This appears to be weak.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
I go out a sneaky side entrance by blowing down a wall, and his guy finds me right there.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
No, your gold's in a Kaviri bank. Here's the key to the vault that holds it.
Well, well. Would have earned yourself a medal if I was in a position to bestow it.
That's it? No witticism in parting? Or what about my reward? He's an honorable thief, so, or mob boss, I guess. So he'll probably still give me the reward without me having to remind him.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark? No scintillating joke?
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
I didn't lie to him, though!
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
What did I do?
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlak. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Probably shouldn't ask, but... Dijkstra, how the hell do you know all this?
I draw it all from the flight patterns of birds.
Your sarcasm. It gets tiring.
I like it.
I've far worse qualities than that, believe me. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Lady AHG with a sticker tip. Thank you very much. All right. Akina Tennis says you didn't tell him about Dandelion at the start. It's one of those lies of omission types. Yeah, but wait, I didn't have an option to. There wasn't an option where I said, yeah, my buddy Dandelion was the thief. I couldn't even say that. And the only two options were to tell him a lie about some other guy that I got information from a Mikhail or whatever, or to say, where I got the information doesn't matter, this is the information. So I'm starting to think that this is the outcome no matter what choice we make, which means I reloaded that previous save for no reason. Unless I'm wrong and there's an outcome where he says, good job, you didn't lie to me, you have my trust or something. Saya says you did. You didn't tell him about that Dandelion stole the treasure. You can't tell him the truth, so don't worry about it. Okay, that's what I thought. So there was no option to tell him about Dandelion. Okay. Well, we did it. Holy cow. What's next? Find the drop box using your Witcher senses and place the holy tome there to signal that you want to meet with the spy. That is next. I've got less than 30 minutes. I think I can do it.
Burn, you buggers. Like all the poor folk you've burned.
I'm busy.
Hey!
What a waste of wood. Enough for 7 winters.
Till she found out.
Vegelbuds. I need some.
Hey, look at that tramp. Yeah, what a smart jacket for a tramp. Maybe we get...
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Oh, I need to repair my swords.
They burn the pies in winter. We might at least...
My steel axe really took a beating.
Oh.
All right, we're in the bits. Use my Witcher senses.
My dad doesn't like us very much.
I was laughing a bit up minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals.
Eternal fire, Father of all, hear my prayer, grant my plea, bring my husband back to health. He's a
Must
good
be the
man,
Dropbox.
honest, righteous, eternal fire, you are my only hope. Goodness, grant what I ask.
What's
and
the
I'll spare
Dropbox?
no
That?
offering.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
Far corners? Where's that? Down by the Glory Gate. Okay, well, let's fast travel. Actually, let's repair our weapons.
Mages.
Since we are so close to the square.
Blasphemers, kobolds.
Hey. What do I got? Dig it out.
Oh, terrible times. Getting old.
That ain't real fire. Nuh-uh. It is too.
By tomorrow.
Milos says, just a friendly reminder that this community is amazing and that I love every single one of you guys. Milos, the feeling is mutual.
Top-notch swords.
No Name says, I'm proud of you for not punching your horse so far.
Show me what you have in stock.
Thanks, I've been resisting. All right, let's repair everything. Now, can we sell anything? Or have I already exhausted his, No, he's got his inventory back. Witch Hunter's sword. That's as good as my axe. But I can put oils on it. So, great, I'll use that. Well, now that I know what I know about axes, I think I'll just sell this one, even though it's better than what I've got, because I want to be able to put my oils on it. All right, let's equip our new sword and sell the axe.
So long.
There we go. I lose out on armor piercing, but I gain chance to build bleeding. And I gain critical chance. Oh, I should have repaired it. Oh, I shouldn't have repaired it. Oh.
Top-notch swords.
Sort by weight,
Show me
says
what you
Pyro.
have in stock.
All right. Let's repair the sword I've got. Sort by weight. Ah, my silver ore. Oh, he can't buy that. Ah. And I don't want to sell my crafting components. Well, I can get some more money from him by selling some of these. And I don't need these, do I? Right. And that's it. That's all his money. Cool. Sell your bags and saddles, says Akinatana. Oh, I saw that too late. He's out of money.
So long.
Okay, so for the next part, let's go to the Glory Gate. Looks like there's a bulletin board down here that we can get some quests from, and then we'll move on to our quest marker.
Wild hunts take you all.
The woman's mad. Unfortunate, really. I can't imagine where she gets the coin to feed that band of
Best
cats.
tombstones in town. The granite and marble tombstones, markers carved of wood and forged of metal, accessories made of both granite and clay, including vases, basins, lanterns, and urns. Quick and reliable, order in advance around major feast days and after battles. W. Abelard, carpenter, stonecutter, and urn splitter. Homemade cakes, delicious homemade cakes, just like your gran used to make. Only from Aunt Amelia's, apple crumbles, cheesecakes, plum tarts, and many others, all baked from the finest fruits and flowers, straight from the fields within a day's ride of Novigrad. In memoriam, after a long battle against illness, yesterday saw the passing into the next life of Kenfane, beloved grandfather, father, and husband, Elaine Blath, Fainwed, Darame, and I can't do any of that. Okay, so looks like we've got two quests here. Contract, Devil in the Woods. Dear Witcher, sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is, I have a hunch. What am I saying? I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that till recently, that these woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not long back to harvest lumber, strapping lads every last one having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. So you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared, all save one, and he claimed to have seen a monster. I've marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures, and dearly hope that soon I will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Sincerely, Brain Hutch. Contract, the White Lady, good people. Take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside of town are haunted by a wraith somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. You cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil and hope to escape alive. It's thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery await us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whomever drives this White Lady off or kills her. Helma Ignatius's widow. P.S. Since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here. I'm not interested in remarrying. We shall overcome. Recently, some unknown assailants entered far corners and attacked 3 elven children. How long are we going to let these acts of aggression stand? Let us start making them pay an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Milosh says homemade cakes. I wants. That does sound delicious. I wants too.
Oh, dearie, you'd be surprised.
Well, more Witcher contracts, which apparently we're saving until I can finish this one quest. I've been on this one quest for 3 live streams now. It keeps changing and evolving. I want to get it done, this main quest, and then we can knock out all of the other side quests on this continent before we move on to the next. Quick save.
Now just to hide and wait.
Hide in a bucket? Is that what I'm gonna do? Am I gonna stand in a corner with a bucket on my head? Is that how a Witcher hides? They're not really known for stealth, are they?
Blind man would even spot me here.
All right, let's put the bucket on our head. Here we go, bucket. Hide
Behind
me.
the door. Best place to hide. Classic.
Really? I'm gonna hide with the bucket on my head? Okay. Hiding behind the door, best place to hide classic. So I guess we meditate here until midnight. Here we go. It's fine unless they go into the room and then turn around.
Triss, how'd you know to... Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
She's the spy.
Ceilings collapsed,
Her hand!
mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner, lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming. Hide.
She healed her hand. How? Buckets always work, says No Name.
Menge.
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady, or don't play the tough guy. Not worth it.
You'll talk. Just a matter of time. So save us some, yourself some too, and stop acting tough.
Or what?
Or I'll have to hurt you. Permanently.
I see you know your way around an interrogation. So do I. You're the bad one, all threats and torture. And the red one's the good one, full of sympathy and sweet promises.
Bad cop,
That's
good cop.
where you're wrong.
Oh, Triss!
Had enough?
Fuck off.
Eternal fire.
I can take this.
That's what you wanted.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started.
I don't like torture.
Triss, stop.
First, let him.
Please. So, gonna talk?
That was dark.
Depends on a question.
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
I won't say. No way.
Sure about that?
Yes. No matter what you do, witch, that I will never reveal.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menge captured him.
Right. That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
You expect an apology?
No. But have a right to be surprised.
Okay,
haven't I?
Triss, you can stop with the magic.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle, in the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menge's planning to execute him in Oxhorn first. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menge's orders. Issued in person.
Whoops!
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
I kind of killed that guy.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us and...
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
Oh!
Why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you. I helped...
It's not so bad, I promise.
Peace, slay, and gay.
Really showed your claws today.
Is that how you see it? I'd put it differently. I showed how little I differ from these bastards. Let's finish up and leave. I want to go home, bathe, and get drunk.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today.
She just kind of lost and then got all of her fingernails
There
back.
is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menge's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menge orders him transferred to Oxhorn, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menge's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
Speaking of fingers, how'd you do that? Jack Harden says taking all his memory ox, that's just as bad as killing him. But did we take all his memory? I thought we were just wiping his mind of this incident. Of meeting us here. Was it his entire memory? Because from what I know of the story, Triss at one point wiped Geralt's memory in the past, but he got his memories back. Or did we just obliterate this entire guy's existence? Living Mandog says a complete memory wipe is basically death. The person is no more. Did we wipe his whole memory? Well, it's not like we had any better options. It was either that or kill him. There was no, okay, we can trust him now. Let's let him go. They didn't even give us that as an option. So I think I chose the lesser evil. Clayton says, Ox, please go back to the old Triss outfit, please. Okay, all right. After the stream, I'll go back to Triss's original outfit. Will that make you all happy? First, you want me to change the outfit. Then you want me to turn it back. I'll turn it back. Don't worry. I've got less than 10 minutes left. That's not much time to do much at all. We need to talk to Priscilla. That's probably going to start a cutscene that lasts for longer than the time we have. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let's do a hard save. Let's go to the main menu. Let's go to downloadable content options and put Triss's costume back. We still haven't seen the alternative look for Yennefer or Ciri, so we'll check those out. And there you go. That's it. Thank you all for coming to this Friday's stream of The Witcher 3. I had a great time. We made some great progress. We're still in Novigrad. We still haven't left Novigrad. Who knows? Maybe next time on Wednesday, we'll venture outside of Novigrad. But thanks to everyone on YouTube and everyone on Facebook who are finally able to see me live on Facebook again. I'm grateful that you were all able to make it to the live stream. For the weekend, I have definitely one lore video for Fallout 76 that's scheduled to be published. If I have enough time today, I'll knock out the next one so that you get two. Cross your fingers that I can get that work done. Otherwise, Monday we're going to continue with Disco Elysium. Wednesday we'll continue with The Witcher 3, and Thursday I'll find some new game to play, which because we finished Visage yesterday. So, wish me good luck on finding a new game to replace Visage. We'll do another live stream of Witcher on Friday. And aside from that, have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks again for coming. Bye-bye now, everybody.